And welcome back to Persona 3 FES with me, this Sprint. Don't order for me, boss. Whatever. Jesus, what's happened to Junpei? Mitsu isn't here, so we're not going to talk to us. So we're going to talk to tomorrow night. Take it easy for now. And now the news. Mysterious vandalism has occurred at the hotel champs at the floor. The mirrors in the hotel room were shattered. The hospital had many guests, none of them shall the culprit. Some guests have also reported theft in their rooms. Police are currently investigating the incident. Well, we didn't just go around and destroy some mirrors, did we? No, of course not. We didn't destroy mirrors. Let's see if Mutatsu is out there actually. Only got better sound, I think. At least what I heard. I did go to the settings and see if I could change anything in there. Nope. And it's Wednesday, so I can do the knowledge game. That's great. Even though we're tired. I think I still get courage academics through this way. Ah, well, nope, we'll start his actually well-dressed man. If only could find someone who the camera knows as much as me, then I would attract even more clients. There must be some handsome young man who will drive the house as wild. Right here. Where I don't see anyone, for heaven's sake. Quit wasting my precious time. What I was talking about, but it doesn't need to interest you. Perhaps you lack the charm. You may be, if you were smooth, you could catch his attention. And status. Confident, I'll probably more. Oh well. Yep, midnight. Which game? You tested your master of trivia against players from all over Japan. Your academics have increased. It's getting late, so I'll go back to dorm. You're tired. You don't seem to be feeling. Sleep earlier. I feel great. Damn train. Your conversation. The morning sunrise is refreshing. The sun's reflecting off the windows. It's beautiful. It's because the building wasn't built that long ago, so everything's still gleaming. You know, I heard from my parents there was an explosion here 10 years ago. They replaced the building after that, but there's more to it too. Around the time all of the students stopped coming to school. And that's why they put up this new building, to start with a clean new slate. An explosion? Did someone screw up in the chem lab or something? That's been stranger's lecture. The first bell is wrong. Morning class. Wait, well, let's talk about the Heian era today. So I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 798, the Heian Corps was established in 894. They abolished the imperial embassies to China. I might put this section at the exam next week, I'm feeling lazy. Anyways, on to feudalism. Listen carefully because this has to do with the origins of the samurai. I choose you a minute ago. Let's see if you know. What law served as the foundation for development of feudalism? I don't know at all. I haven't had any Japanese lessons because I'm not Japanese at all. The San Saishu no Kono Dein Shikuru. The Gusaiba Shikimuku. The Gusaiba Shikimoku. The Kondo 9 Shishau. The Sunday no How. I think it's actually one is. You can do better that. You're descended from samurai. The Grand was Conan Couldn't see who so. The lowest entrance because the previous law the situation had now I was close though, the farmers got lazy, but nope, that's unusual for any era. But that's all for the Hyena period. Your answer was incorrect. Well, I couldn't know, I'm Japanese. To be close. Study time, we're not going to the library, wrong way. So I'm gonna use some daytime. Since you can't meet anyone at school now because they're all busy getting prepared for the test, so you can either go grind in Tartarus, which is, I don't think that's a good idea since you're going to a test. You should be in good shape so you can actually do tests. So you're not tired, trying to sleep or trying to do the test, you feel good, refreshed. You studied by yourself in a library. You managed to solve a difficult problem. Your acquaintance has increased. It's getting late, so they go back to your dorm. Your cell phone's ringing. Hello, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling you to inform of a change in Tartarus. I believe a path that was blocked is now open. I thought you would like to know. I wish you a safe journey. The phone call has ended.
Welcome back.
I'm back. With each full moon, the shadows are getting stronger. They're employing more dangerous attacks as well. So even though we had a lot of time until next full moon, we had best to use that time wisely. Next, some good news. Natto has become surprisingly popular overseas. Called miracle beans in foreign countries, they sell 5 times what they do in Japan. A well-known natto producer said, "Good thing I kept making it." Wrong button. There you are, Mitsuru. It's a good reflection on your own victory. But there are exams next week, so you should focus on them. If you choose full assault, we will attack, so we won't heal or support. You will actually do that, Minato. Do your part. What's up your ass, Junpei? Do you have an order for me, boss? Whatever. Nope, same whatever. And I couldn't see if Matatsu is out there today. Maybe he's still like uploaded sort of link. You can't do them now because you're supposed to study for a test. That might be the case. I never felt like forever. You up here, guy? Yeah, you are. Good. Always you. Mitatsu seems reading myself. Well, let's spend time with Mitatsu. Spend time. What a strange kid. Mitatsu seems amused. You feel friendship become strong with Mitatsu. You can sleep so to go back to your dorm. It's not growing up. Sleep earlier. What a good day. I think I'll do good today. It's Friday. Wait. Friday in Japanese is the same as Friday for us. Silence, classic meaning. Sawa Muroku wa. I plan on using the word magic in a very general sense. But today we'll talk about a single most magical place at one time. Today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe. A lot of materials pertaining to Western magic from books to folklore. We'll cover all of it, including changes gone through. As I mentioned last time, European magic has its origins in paganism. Starting with Christianity, though it's been influenced by the influx of various cultures. Some well-known examples are Kabbalah, the study of mystical aspects of Jewish texts. Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus, sorcerer. Greece's philosophy and natural sciences, were the fruits of magical research. The same was true Islam's scientific advances, which surpasses Europe's at the time. Now, as for the circumstances of magic in this age, it's an era where the rule of Christianity and insight of the natural science collided. Magicians barely reached up for the connection with the gods. Are you awake? You're not daydreaming, right? We'll test to see if you're listening. Get it wrong and you will get a scary guardian angel. Sebanauruka. Would I choose? Alright, I mean to ask thee. When's a mythical study of Jewish texts? Gnosticism. Kabbalah. Get a fallen samurai from Ukohasama for a guardian angel. Now that I mentioned of age things, particular frames of Grimoire. Grimoire is a collection of wide range of magical texts, and Ernst was incorrect. I messed up. So now we get a huge chance to increase our academics, because I will use the 2 remaining days of school to study. And then we'll use Saturday to also go out and do the trivia quiz again to increase academics. Well, let's see if I can remember all the answers. God, that would be difficult. Study by yourself in the library. ... You managed to solve a difficult problem. Your academics increased. It's getting late, so they go back to the dorm.
Sup, dude?
I'll better get Sen's exam going up. Didn't feel it. Nope, he didn't. I better go and see Mitatsu is there, and next I'll go to the game machines. I never felt like last forever. Oh, it's you. Wait, that's the drink myself. We spent time with him, yes. What a strange kid, eh? Mitatsu seems amused. Okay, the same thing as the day before. Late night with me. Your condition improved because you rested. You hate me, Junpei. Don't act like that to me. You hate me. Hey, what's up? Exams are pretty soon. Have you been studying? Yeah. Seriously? Like I care. Jesus, Junpei, get over it. You're not the leader. Don't remember the train where you try to be the leader and do whatever you want and rush forward? Here we go. Finally, we're returning to Taira no Masakado, the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began from the conflict among the Taira clan. The conflict escalated until the imperial court intervened. Masakado was pursued by the imperial court and had no choice but to openly oppose them. The result is known as the War of the Masakado. I mean, it didn't look like anything, but let's see if you know this one. What title did Taira no Masuga claim for himself? Satan, I actually think. Not king or imperial prince. He comes in. He did. Crap. This will make sound mistake. Imperial prince. Let's skip forward a little bit to the Kamakura era. Kamakura. At last, the samurai's presence begins to be felt in history. In 1192, the Kamakura shogunate was established. Yes, we're there. And of course, its founder was Minamoto no Yoritomo. I can't believe we're finally here. Your answer is incorrect. Mitsuru kinda... Receive a text message. It's from Akiko. Ikitsuki is coming tonight. He has something to tell us. We'll meet at the 4th floor as soon as Aaron gets back. No, I wanted to... study. Wait, I can't study. Okay, good. But that means I can't go out and do the game. No. No quiz game. Oh well. Wait. You can study with somebody, like a social link, hopefully. It, F2F. And then we talk to you. Study. No. Nope, she doesn't want to study with me. She says she wants to study in the library, but no. I'm gonna do my very best in this exam, Mitsuru. So, to start Mitsuru's social link, I don't think you can do it yet. There's something I gotta wait to. But at least after each exams, you have to max your knowledge, or academics. I mix Persona 4 now. It's not good. Persona library, da. It still managed to solve the problem, academics increased. Let's go and get back to the dorm. We'll have one more day to actually try to clear this.
So that's what happened on the night of the 7th. It was a difficult operation.
I see. They're getting tougher. But it's not all bad news. I called today's meeting because...
I'm sorry. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Mitsuru-senpai something.
Me?
Since I've joined, so many things have happened. I went along with it without really understanding what was going on.
But now I need to know.
I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai?
Haven't you?
You act like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour in Tartarus. But they're related to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
There was an explosion near our school, and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But around the same time, a large number of students were recorded as absent. Seems like more than just a coincidence.
What do you mean?
I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. The students who were absent, they all collapsed suddenly and had to be hospitalized. Sound familiar? You know, like the girls who bullied Fuka. There has to be an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you must know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It just never seemed relevant. But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right. I'll tell you the whole story. The shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates that they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies. But what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They would be a source of unimaginable power, wouldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather.
Cutscene.
My grandfather was obsessed with shadows. He wanted to harness their power and create something extraordinary.
Harness their power?
He assembled a team of scientists, and over several years collected a significant number of shadows.
He what? Damn, that's freaking crazy!
However, 10 years ago, during the final stages of the experiment, they lost control of the shadow's power. Consequently, the nature of the world was altered.
You mean?
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour. By their account, the mass of shadows they collected split into several large ones that then dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Is that why they've appeared in different places? Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. That's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized.
I'm afraid it's just as you're thinking. Port Island must have been an ideal location for them. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could do as they pleased. As you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekukan High School.
Does that mean all we've been doing is cleaning up their mess? You lied to us? You knew, too, didn't you, Senpai? They've just been using us. Or do you not care as long as you get to fight?
That's not true. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like. It was my decision not to share that information. I'm sorry. I never intended to deceive you. Convincing you to join SEAS was my highest priority. As absurd as it may seem, only we, with our personas, can fight the shadows.
How could you?
Besides, some of us were never given a choice.
Mitsuru, don't.
Yukari, it's those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But...
It's been 10 years since that incident. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But since they're active, at least we can find and destroy them. Do you realize what this means? What if I told you that those 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
Then if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly! That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See, it's good news, isn't it?
Is that true?
There's evidence to support it. Now, our true battle begins. Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to just wait for them. And there are many mysteries still surrounding Tartarus. Why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answer must lie within it.
Oh, well, I can't actually, Just save to be sure I'm messing something up. Wrong button. So now let's go to the vending machine, quiz game thing again. And maybe if we're lucky, our academics will now increase, since I've been using 3 days only doing that. I've never felt like till it's unraveled. Yeah, but since I was in the midnight, yes. I think it's play our quiz game. You tested your master trivia against players from all over Japan. Your academics have increased. It's getting late, so to go back to the dorm. And now this entire day online, if I didn't promise to be hanging out with somebody. If I did not promise to... school today? Okay, no, I'll be at home, okay. So I can actually use the entire day online. Hopefully.
Nothing to do as usual, huh?
Why are you here? If you came here to try and convince me, then forget it.
It's nothing like that. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Shinji.
Huh? We've known each other for a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other friends.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually you just charge ahead like a damn fool. So obviously there's something on your mind.
I do reminisce sometimes, but what's the point? Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the dark hour.
No shit.
To be honest, all I've been thinking about lately is getting stronger. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting, huh? That's different for every person. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. Like I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here.
But
Well, see you around.
You haven't changed at all.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai? Oh, please come in.
Not only do you excel at providing support during battle, but also at obtaining information.
Oh, I'm sorry.